when you're doing large-scale construction projects, there are known unknowns. Sometimes our drainage tiles, and that's exactly what's happened here. As we're excavating out for our recreational swim pond, we have uncovered an old clay drain tile. So what I'm assuming is when the house was built and they graded out the property, they originally had clay tiles that were laid out to help capture and collect groundwater throughout the property and help move it along. Well, these pipes are full of water because ultimately, well, it's wet, it's spring, there's a lot of water on the property. So literally what we have to do now is create a channel or a vein at the bottom of the pond. And what that vein is going to do is going to allow water to move and channel through it. So we're gonna get this vein carved in all the way through the bottom here and out of the pond, ultimately into a drain or a catch basin full of clean stone. So we're gonna take a vein into a channel drain and then over into ultimately a clean stone pit. So that way we have no standing water at the bottom level of the pond. And if any water were to collect and make its way underneath the pond, it would have a good weeping channel to move through. So we don't have any hydrostatic pressure causing any bubbles in our liner and ultimately water creating any issues for us during the construction process of this large scale pond. So we don't want to be standing in muck and water down there. We're going to over excavate a little bit. We're going to get some fabric put down and then we're going to bring in a clean stone to create that drain channel throughout. And that's what Joe's doing now, is straddling this trench, making sure that that water is going to flow this way and ultimately out from underneath the pond. So we're pumping the water out currently. We're going to create a channel here into our trench, ultimately over to a hole. Noah's starting to bring some clean stone in and we're going to keep you updated. And the sun is setting. It's been an absolutely beautiful day, filled with a couple property evaluation and consultation appointments, a little office work, and then out here on the train property on this incredible recreational swim pond project. It was a great day. We have a giant hole being dug. During excavation, we ran into an old farm drain tile, which just so happens to weep into our pond. So what we've done here is we over excavate, we fabric this trench, dig a vein, clean stone that will allow water to pass underneath the pond liner, not creating any issues for us. Tomorrow, we'll be back at it. We've got one more drain vein to put in underneath the pond, and we'll continue excavation, getting ready to prepare for this 40 by 50 liner that's going in on this project. Now, what's even cooler about this, not just these rocks here, which I think this one here is pretty incredible. We're gonna lay back and relax on this rock in the pond, taking it easy, enjoying the incredible feature. These rocks are so cool. Moss and lichen on these boulders. That one's 2,352 pounds. This one is 2,700 pounds. Bob Lee, I said I wanted machine set boulders, and you delivered, my friend. Machine set boulders. I appreciate you. Every project, you have been there every step of the way. Delivering tons of rock and boulder. This is what's incredible about this project here at the Trames. I get to come out into their front yard and get to enjoy some of the fruits of our labor on the incredible work that we put together in the front yard last year on this property. This incredible waterfall, cooling stream, tons of landscape, this handicap accessible bridge going over the stream, and this incredible multi-tiered waterfall. So what we're doing out here is a little bit of maintenance and getting the front water feature all dialed in and buttoned up, getting some landscape lighting wire dug down, getting some new mulch put in, getting the beds weeded, and getting this beautiful pondless waterfall behind me up and running for the season. So the guys are getting loaded up and we're getting ready to roll out of here. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Stay tuned with progress. Until then, see ya! That's money, dude.
Little update.
Super excited. We have an excavated hole. We have our veins put in for our drains. Just a little minor cleanup there and some more clean stone and wrapping of our drain. That's what we're gonna finish up. We've got a about 80-foot trench for our electrical being completed right now. Josh is backfilling. Noah is finishing excavation right now underneath the sidewalk, and we are getting all the conduit ran for the electrical for this project. We've got a massive amount of dirt, a massive amount of excavation done. Josh is working to level and grade out this giant trench here. We have a hole dug. So, well, one thing, the weather's breaking, so we've got rain coming. So what that means is we've got to get a liner in here real soon. So that's the game plan. Get the liner in. So tomorrow, as it rains all day, we're capturing all of that rain, not washing out our excavation. Game plan today, work long, work late, make sure that the electrical trench is completely backfilled, move as much dirt around the berm as we can, clean up the excavation in our giant recreational swim pond hole, finish the veins at the bottom, drop our underlayment, our rock pad, and our liner in, and then go home. I would say, where's the sun at? I think it's 6:30, 7 o'clock. Probably only have another hour and a half or so of daylight. So we've got our work cut out for us. We are gonna continue plugging away on this spectacular project and try to beat the rain here soon. Noah is here on the job site, and take note of that. Noah's here. What time is it? Like 1. We're strapping rocks. We've got a big hole put in the ground, and we are getting ready to set our first machine set boulder. So the liner is in. We have got the wrinkles out of the liner as best as we can. We added some additional insurance with some more under the pond drain tile to make sure that any hydrostatic pressure has room to breathe out and not cause any issues on this beautiful recreational swim pond. I've got about 30 bags of material here. We've got about a truckload of boulders spread out across the back. Our hole is dug. We've got another truckload of mossy boulders over here on the side. Josh is bringing some bags of material from the driveway, and we are continuing to stage. Our rock pad is going in, ready to receive our first big rock. We've got a lot of strapping and setting to do, so stay tuned as we strap up some of these 1,000, 2,000 pound rock and drop them into this gorgeous new recreational swim pond. Always a great feeling when you're dropping that first rock in. And I imagine we're gonna be about 4 to 5 truckloads of this chunk rock here, and we have a surprise in store. I'll tell you in the next episode, not quite yet. We've got our work cut out for us here. We're gonna start rocking out this pond. So stay tuned on this large-scale landscaping project, recreational swim pond style. And it's getting a little hot out. I think I started to break a sweat. Be nice to have that baby filled up and be jumping in.